My name is Billie Lurk, though there aren't many people who remember. For years, I stayed hidden, captain of a ship called the Dreadful Whale. I was a smuggler, fence, and maybe traitor, depending on who you ask. Our names are always overshadowed by the words whispered after them. If you hide from the world long enough, eventually nobody remembers you. Then you're alone, living with your choices. But I could never forget the man who pulled me up from nothing. Daud, the Knife of Dunwall. A name called out by the desperate or the dying. The assassin who ended one empress and saved another. Shame burns inside you for a long time. When I betrayed Daud, he let me live. I left Dunwall and my own name behind. For years, I wondered if I was worth forgiving. For years, I laughed at myself for even wanting a killer's forgiveness. Sometimes mercy cuts deeper than any knife. Now I know that forgiving is something you do for yourself as much as for the people who hurt you. I know Daud is in Karnaca, and I'm going to find him.
Interesting.
Every night for weeks, the same terrifying dream. A street fight, my arm dead and lying in the gutter, my eye gouged out by a Grand Guard sword. But when I wake up, they still hurt for hours. Gives me the creeps. This always brought me a little comfort. You stole this for me, didn't you, Deirdre? Now it's all I have left of you. Another relic from the old days. Still holds an edge, at least. That boxing club in the Albarca Baths is my last lead. Daud has to be there.
All right, very cool. Welcome, guys, to a brand new playthrough on the Marcanine channel. This is Dishonored, Death of the Outsider. I am a huge fan of the Dishonored franchise, Dishonored 2 being like one of my favorite games of all time, and this is the expansion or connection to that. I hesitate to call it DLC because it feels like it is a separate release, but it does expand on the Dishonored 2 storyline and campaign and what have you. This room looks awfully familiar. I believe this is where Emily Caldwell was at before, maybe? Or a similar room, perhaps. In any case, I don't know anything about this other than the title suggests that the Outsider is going to die, and I feel like Billie Lurk might take his place. That's the only thing I know. Furthermore, I don't know exactly when the timeline is for this. The fact that she has her arm and her eye means that it's likely after the events of Dishonored 2 specifically, and not like in the middle of it anywhere. Because if you'll recall, Dishonored 2, Emily meets Billie Lurk, who goes by a different name at that time, a pseudonym as it were, and she was missing her arm and she had the eye, and she just mentioned that she's having dreams of missing her arm and her eye, which is probably a reference to a life that was altered when Emily went back in time during the events of D2. So I'm thinking that's probably what Billie Lurk is feeling. Now, when we last saw Daud, because I don't think he was in Dishonored 2, not in any present state. It may be a flashback or a voice reference or something, but nothing of him like in the moment with our characters. We saw him in the DLC for Dishonored 1, and I don't think he actually died, so he must have gotten away, and now she wants to look for him, I guess? I don't know. We'll see, but I'm stoked to play this and jump into it, especially because it looks like visually and gameplay-wise, it'll be similar to Dishonored 2. That's dope, and I love Rosario Dawson. Huge crush on her. Love her so much. And, Billie Lurk by extension. So anyway, without further ado, let's jump into the next playthrough for Dishonored, which is this game. Okay. I wonder how the UI differs, if it is significantly different, or if it is going to be like pretty much using all the same systems and subsystems as the base game. Contracts, missions. So this is a little different. All right, one last fight. You're on the lookout for your old mentor, Daud, whom you've not seen in 15 years. Rumors speak of a clandestine boxing club that uses black magic and bone charms at the Albarca Baths. Could he be there? I don't know if that's really his thing. No mission clues yet. No mission items yet either. We've got 4 healing vials. No money. Actually, fun fact. So I'm a big fan of collecting, like, currency for video games and stuff. Like, for example, I have a numbered septum. Is it septon or septum? It's a token from Skyrim. Skyrim money. This is an actual like brass coin from that, and I even have a coin from like Pirates of the Caribbean. I keep them on my desk here, and I actually just ordered after I beat Dishonored 2, like right at the very end. I was looking online, and apparently they have a limited edition, like these tokens that you see here. So it says reward 450 and all that. These little coins here, they sell them. And so I bought one, and they only make 5,000 of it. So I have one. It's coming in the mail right now. I wish that it would show up by the time like while we're playing this, but I think it's a pre-order. It's not available yet, which is weird because nothing has really been happening in the Dishonored franchise for a while. So it's weird that they're selling them now in 2025. I don't know. I was thinking actually buying a couple because they're really cool, and they're high quality coins. Like it's not plastic. Like it's an actual metal coin that looks like legit currency. But anyway, let's see what this is. Okay. Alex told my poor Milky he's white as whalebone, but riddled with disease. It breaks my old heart to ask this of you, but if you find my Milky, please put him out of his misery and burn his remains. Save him from those cursed Eyeless and save Karnaca from other plague. So it looks like these are ones that I already have on me. Show marker. Can I do both? You can. Okay, industrial espionage. Those thugs at the Albarca make potions and Bonecharms upstairs. Their liquor is vile, but it sells for good coin. We're losing hunters to them by the day. I don't know what a punter is. Bring us the rat liquor recipe before a brewery goes out of business and make sure to destroy their stock while you're at it. Okay, cool. So it looks like this is a little bit different. Got some lore. Nothing yet. Travelogue. I know it's a lot of reading, but I do really love the lore of the Dishonored franchise, so it's kind of worth reading this stuff. I wouldn't have blamed Emily for killing me then and there. Bring down an Empress and everything gets thrown into chaos. A lot of people got hurt, but it was worse than that, wasn't it? I helped with kill her mother. That's true. That's 2 times I was spared, but at least I got to put it right. Is this how Daud feels? My dreams are getting worse too, stronger. Sometimes I stare at my right arm like it shouldn't be there, and my head hurts like I'm blinded by blood. I started to write it all down just to keep a handle on it. 2 weeks until I'm back in Karnaca, the longest 2 weeks of my life. If I even make it, the engine is rattling bad. My old self again. It felt good to say the name, even better to hear it, and now it's on every corner of Karnaca. Wanted, Billie Lurk. I've been sending out messages to my contacts in the city, following up on sightings and rumors, but nothing yet. I even listen to the rats. Sometimes they know things others don't, and their voices remind me so much of Deirdre. I found the old man's wanted poster in a trunk. Now I'm looking for Daud, just like all of Dunwall was years ago. Hope I have more luck than they did. Why would Daud even stick around? If I'm Daud, I mean, yeah, I'm a shadowy assassin with the Outsider's mark, and so I've got powers, but I probably wouldn't stay in Karnaca, let alone Dunwall. I'd probably leave. A long shot. One last lead. Underground boxing club of all places. Daud could be fighting there. Maybe another dead end, but I have to be sure. I tried to pump up the engine room, but no use. My ship's dead in the water. Megan Foster would have been furious, but I'm not. I've got other things to care about now. Okay.
Burglary, spying, picking pockets. Daud taught me more than just killing. It can keep me afloat. For now.
So I haven't even left the room yet. Okay, also one other small thing that I think is important. So when you're choosing the difficulty, or you select the campaign, you choose the difficulty in this game, and you have easy, I think it was easy, normal, hard, and then custom, I think. I chose hard. I didn't look at custom to see exactly what that was, but it must be like a slider or some equivalent thing where you can say, hey, you know, stronger enemies, weaker enemies, they do more damage, you take less damage, whatever. Something like that, I'm not sure. But I'm playing on the default hard. Well, not default, but I'm on the pre-selected hard mode. So we'll see how difficult that actually is. Travelogue. That's what we just read, right? Yeah, this is everything that we just read. Okay, and then Sokolov. I'm probably not going to read these.
Good to see the old man made it up north. I was lucky to know him. I wonder what poor soul is dealing with him now.
Well, maybe is it worth it? Renowned natural philosopher and painter Anton Sokolov returned to Tivia this week after years of retirement in Karnaca. Sokolov, whose inventions and technological marvels are famed throughout the Isles, was greeted with the fanfare and panoply, I'm not familiar with that word, do a national hero. Okay. I mean, context kind of gives you a little bit of an idea what it means, but I really don't know. A parade in his honor culminated in a festival on Maestrov Square in Dabokova? It's hard to say. Where Sokolov gave a brief speech announcing the establishment of his studio. When asked about his future plans, the inventor responded, "I've already done enough for several lifetimes." The inventor was overwhelmed by the infernal noise of the parade and left the celebration early. He gave no indication whether or not his studio will accept apprentices. I know it's a lot of reading. This is a horrible way to start a video, I think, in a playthrough, because it's just text after text, but we'll get to the action soon. Empress Emily Kaldwin moves to heal fractured empire. Okay, so yeah, so this is clearly after the events of 2, not during the midst of it. Okay. Renovation projects in the Tower District are finally underway, as the last funeral rites were performed for High Overseer Yul Hulan and the Brothers of the Faith, who died in an attempt to retake Dunwall Tower from the now deposed usurper, Delilah Copperspoon. The Abbey of the Everyman has spent the last several months consecrating and interring the remains of the fallen, while also removing dangerous and heretical objects from the Imperial Palace. With representatives from the Isles beside her, Empress Emily Kaldwin issued a statement yesterday morning urging unity in the wake of this great tragedy. The Empire's strength is in its diversity of thought and action. Working together, there is nothing we can't accomplish. We are pleased to reassert our partnership with the sovereign nations of Morley, Serkanos, and Tivia for our mutual peace and prosperity. Following these proceedings, several imperial proclamations have been issued with the aim to restore trading networks and communication across the Isles. Several large-scale public works have been announced, with architectural firms in Serkanos and Morley already competing for the other commissions. Or for the commissions.
So, Her Imperial Highness is back on the throne. If she knew what I was doing now, she'd probably try me for treason.
I doubt it.
Is this what you would have looked like, my sweet Deirdre? I would have died soon after you, if it hadn't been for Daud.
I know, so much reading. The Lonely Rat Boy and Other Tales. I'm not reading that one, because that one seems like it's just a story. Okay, let's actually get on with things now. Let's see what's going on here. I wonder how the controls feel so far. Identical to what I have set for Dishonored 2. I might have to manually set some of these things later. Huh. What was the button to... There it is. Interact. It makes it sheathed. Yeah, with everybody off the boat now, it seems like terrible dreams. These are the strongest they've ever been. Feels like I'm really dying each time. I'll be in some alley in Karnaca, the sleeve of my coat soaked to the shoulder in blood, half blind, face split open like a river crust. Thieves waiting to check my head for gold teeth and grab a better pair of boots, or the Grand Guard, swords bloody, laughing as I die. It's a little different every time, but not by much. When I wake up, I look in the glass just to make sure my eye is where it was the night before. And who in the Isles has to check to make sure their own arm hasn't been hacked off in the night? Ridiculous. I'm running low on tobacco with how much I've packed my pipe the nights when I can't sleep. Don't know what I'll do when it's gone.
I've been searching for months. I know you're here, Daud. Somewhere.
Which is weird. I don't know why he would be.
That club is run by a gang that call themselves the Eyeless. They claim to fight using black magic. If that's true, then Daud might be involved.
I doubt it. Eyeless remains eyesore for a city. More reading. 2 raids by the Grand Guard occurred last night, resulting in few arrests as investigations continue into the activities of the gang known as the Eyeless. Both raids were conducted on derelict warehouses in the Campo Seta dockyards. Several shipments of whalebone were found at both scenes, along with many carved talismans familiar on sailing ships. These trinkets marked with strange insignias were collected along with various unidentified powders, noxious plants, and vials of unknown liquid. Though these items add credence to rumors of black magic being practiced by the Eyeless, the Grand Guard has not called for Overseer support. Roving Vice Overseer Cordoza of the Abbey of the Everyman, when reached for comment, stressed the spiritual dangers of carved bone charms and, if found, to bring them directly to your nearest Overseer outpost for inspection and disposal. He gave no further remarks on the Grand Guard's ongoing investigation. God. Way to see old Madge again. Traded some old whalebone and a bit of hair, not mine, for information. She's making charms for the Eyeless now. Good clients pay regular, left before Madge tried to pick my pocket. Some witches from the Royal Conservatory joined the Eyeless, powerless now. None from the Brigmore days who would remember me at least. Okay, so we might run into Brigmore witches, but not specifically ones that remember her. Remember, we took on the Brigmore witches as Daud. I think that's the only time we ever really encountered them, because I don't... No, we did run into them as Emily, I think, too. I think. Yeah, we did, because... Yeah, we did. Okay, I remember that mission now. No reason to think they'll look twice if I go in like anyone else. Are these people just messing around, or is there something I'm not seeing? I think I lost my pocket knife. Madge, curse that old woman. Can't know if Daud's at the Albarca bath until I go check it out for myself.
Everyone in Dunwall was afraid of him then, but not me.
Megan Foster, by the way, is who Billie Lurk was before. It's the pseudonym that she was using. You must be pretty desperate if you're writing to me about this. Yeah, I saw him. He set up a meeting to buy some of those funny explosives that fell off the back of a carriage a few months ago. I waited for him, but he never showed up. Sorry I can't be any more help. I haven't seen or heard from him since. Put me in a real bind. Isabel. Also, hey, you were kind not to mention it, but I didn't forget I still owe you that case of fig wine after what happened last time. Give me 2 more months. I swear I'll get it to you.
Karnaca is full of secrets. If I have any clues about where Daud is, it's because he let me find them.
Yeah, she's really hung up on that. I wonder if Daud really cares.
Daud's had the mark of the Outsider in his hand for as long as I've known him. I've gone through every gang-infested slum asking after this, and no one would tell me a thing.
Billy or Megan or whatever you go by these days, I don't know anymore. It was easy to pretend we didn't know each other when you were Megan. We agreed to respect both our new lives and not dredge up bad memories. So what are you doing? Yeah, I saw him 2 years ago here in Karnaca. He even asked after you. I said I hadn't seen you since that night of the flooded district. I'm sure you know why I lied. He never stopped killing, you know. He's got the same old grudges. I just hope you're not one of them. Who is T, I wonder? Dearest Megan, what an intriguing message. Who's this then? An old lover? Forgive me, but he doesn't really seem your type. But if you must, I heard a rumor a few months ago from some gentleman that a man looking like that had been spied. Those bizarre eyeless. I filed that piece of gossip away just in case it was important. Lucky you. When are you coming back here? Make it soon. We miss you. You have some of that tobacco you like stored away. We have some of that tobacco you like stored away just in case you visit. Loving you always, Edie Carrick. And in letter to the Empress. Your Imperial Highness, thank you for the gift. While your generosity is to Empress Emily Coleman. I don't want your coin. Lady Emily, I can't take your coin after what I did. I'm trying to find a way to make peace. Dear Emily, I wish to do mend vest, seal hatch, bullets whiskey. Okay, now we can actually get on with it. Is this just a book? Yeah, I'm probably not gonna read a lot of the books. Okay, this is where we came from. There's that. Okay, now we can move on. Oh, that's right. We don't have double jump anymore. Damn it! We don't have any powers yet because she doesn't have the mark, but there's no doubt that she will get it. She runs so goofy. Look at her hands. That's some Tom Cruise running stuff right there.
This station hasn't been used for years. Hiding the dreadful whale wasn't easy, but it's safe so far.
Why is that locked even? Curious that this is like hidden as it is in the moment. Because it kind of looks like, I don't know, it's just sitting out here in the docks. I was going to jump off into the water, but let's treat it how Billy would treat it. Yeah, I wish they, I don't know. The hands, what the hell is that? Is that a big ship? Oh. The hands kind of moving like that, it's a little, I don't know, that's goofy, dude. I don't know. Brat whispers. Yeah, the heart that she has is odd. I know the heart has been typically a tool in Dishonored where you're locating things, but it's weird that she has one. Press E to hear the thoughts of the rats. These little creatures whisper to one another, exchanging information about what is going on in the streets and basements from their point of view. Their mutterings are often cryptic, but sometimes they can give useful clues. That's kind of cool.
What can you tell me today, my little gutter friends?
Oh, oops, I almost killed him. How do we do... That's right. Okay, so we have electrical burst, voltic shot, standard ammunition for the voltic gun, a static burst that stuns targets. So...
The friend listens. The friend hears us. One of us. One of us. But ugly and big. Still friend.
Why is that voice kind of hot? Do I have a rat thing? Okay, we can't stand on the electric stuff because that'll kill us. No, I'm stoked that there's actually more Dishonored content available after Dishonored 2. I really wish Dishonored 3 would come up. I know that's gonna happen. It has to happen, especially after Redfall was such a disaster. They have to have something. Arcane needs a huge win, and I think that's their big one. But I do want to play Deathloop after this, actually, so, because that takes place in the universe. So I'm very curious as to how that connects. I think that's in the future, though, but we'll see. But I'm very excited to see how that relates. I totally forgot that Deathloop was a spin-off, kind of. Spin-off in the sense that, you know, same universe, but I don't know how it directly relates to this yet. I just know that it does.
All right. The old Albarca Baths shouldn't be far. It's not quite the old life, but it feels good. I wonder if Daud has seen these.
Why is Daud on your mind so much? Like, I just wonder, why does she care? Bedelia's journal. These are usually interesting. I tried the old incarnations, incantations, over the teeth and strings like before, but it didn't work. It always used to work. Is the magic really gone? Oh, it's a witch, whoever Fidelia is. I heard about a gang from one of my sisters. She said they do things like what we had together. I don't know where else to go. And that was the 2nd. 27th. The eyeless might be content with scratched up bones and rat liquor, but I'm not. I taste the dark waters of the void with my sisters. I know what it feels like to turn the things you hate to ash and watch bright flowers bloom from the cinders. These people don't know real magic. 7th. Of nets. I think I found a way. If I can snatch one of the stray hounds off the street and steal some carved whalebone, I might be able to get back a glimmer of my power. I know what words to speak over it. I just hope the outsider listens. 10th. I used to raise dead hounds from the earth to stalk shadows and tear my enemies to pieces, and now I watch the life run out of this wretched creature. Its heart shuddered and stopped, and I felt nothing. Just pity. It's gone. Weird. Now, these wolfhounds are gross. Alright. Now, I'm assuming this game has the same sort of... Nice, those little side quests. Has the same sort of... ghost type thing, right? Like, wait. Listen.
Reeks of drink, dark blood, or screaming kin hunts us. This night is fast.
Okay, so we aren't going to kill the rats this time around, but there's something here that's a exterminator maybe. But like, I want to be able to kill people in this game, but I don't know if I can, because like I've tried really hard to go ghost in the first 2 games, but I wonder if this gives me the opportunity to, like, do I have to be like knock them out and stuff? Let me kill them. But making a noise and stay out of your enemy's line of sight. This is new. They never had a tutorial like this before. So you can pop them. Shit. You can also choke until they run conscious. Yeah. Okay. Megan Foster. Okay. I was just curious if it was going to show anything interesting here. You can still perform these actions if you're quick enough, just as the enemy becomes aware of you. Still escalate through successive states. I already know all this,
I haven't
but...
seen the kids in 2 years.
Oh, it's actually showing me... Wow. It's showing me like right what's here, so it just told me how I can take this dude down, what to expect. Sneak up to unaware enemies and press blank to assassinate, or that for non-lethal. Yeah, I was so good before. I wonder if this is the guy that the rats were talking about. Sexy rat voices, what the hell? I have a problem. I want to carry him and put him on a safe spot, because if the rats want to retaliate and kill him, they could. And I'll be in trouble for that, I think. I think my field of view might be a little bit goofy with it. That might be why the hand looks odd. Let me take a look at that real fast. I hate making changes in a game while I'm playing it. I think 75 is probably default. That's fine. It looks the same. Let's change it one more time. I'll change it back. I thought maybe it would be like really noticeable, but 75 to 100 doesn't really do much. Okay. Does that... So is it... So the closer it is, it's zooming in? Is that it? Okay, I'm going to do a little test. I know this is annoying, so bear with me. Oh, I think it's bubbling over, like it curves. All right, let's do one more time. Let's go... Head bob. I want that off. I didn't even notice that was a thing. Kill cam. Oh. Yeah, so we're still doing a difficulty. Okay. Getting rid of the head bob. Let's see. So we did... So gameplay, head bob, kill cam. Visuals. There we go. Field of view. Oh, you know what? That's what I was playing with. I was doing the head bob. I wasn't doing field of view. Okay, that's why it was weird. Okay, so if we do 65, what does that look like? Oh. Oh, that's ugly. That's awful. Okay, I understand it now. Visuals, got it. Field of view. I want to go... We'll do 90. Got it. Yeah, I think this is so much better. Because it covers a portion of her arm, because you go from, like, you know, just seeing the hand to then it just does one of these. I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, I typically do the, like, the furthest one out because it gives the most vision. But... do I want to... I don't know. I get it now. I get it. Let's do... Because 110, let's try 100. 105 is probably the sweet spot, but let's see what this does. I think this is good. That's better because everything is visible and the arm actually looks naturally. It looks natural. Okay, I see. Oh, that doesn't look natural though. Her arm is so whatever. We're just gonna leave it. I'm fine with it. I'll change it later. Stupid. All right, let's see. Quick access wheel. Yeah, I already know that. There's a guy down there. Where'd my little rat fiends go? Alright, press blank to attack your sword. Use your left hand gadget or power. You can press hold to sheath your weapons.
Saw our orders. Captain says to find out what the Eyeless gang's doing inside the Outbark.
I know what they're doing. That place reeks of black magic. You see the people who went in there? Go after them and they'll curse your cod with pus blisters. If you're lucky.
Disgust.
Ah, you and your superstitions. Don't believe all that hocus-pocus crap. A gang's a gang. You should worry more about a knife in the back than some curse.
This one stuns, right?
You say so. But let's still wait for the reinforcements.
He's gonna walk away now. Wait, did that kill them? What? This is supposed to stun. Unless I killed. Oh, damn it. Alright, nope, I gotta redo that. Good thing we just started out. I hit the wrong thing. Must have killed him.
My name is Billie Lurk, though there aren't many. Every
All right.
night for weeks. The same
Oh, I have to read all this again? God damn it. Alright, hold on.
burglary.
I thought it was going to do like a checkpoint or something,
picking
but it didn't.
pockets. Daud taught me more than just killing. It can keep me afloat. For now. Good to see the old man made it up north.
That's so annoying.
I was
sorry about all that.
lucky to know him.
Okay,
I wonder
this time we
what
won't
poor
screw it
soul
up.
is dealing with him now.
That's really annoying.
That club is run by a gang. They call themselves the Eyeless. They claim to fight.
I really don't want to kill anyone, so...
If that's true, then Daud might be involved.
Okay. Alright. Let's do a quick little run through because she made a comment about the ship and I just want to trigger that as well. Sorry about that. I apologize. From a gameplay perspective, I really thought it was just going to start me... I guess I don't know really what I thought, because I would think it would start me a little bit later than this, but there wasn't like a checkpoint opportunity, you know? So I guess it really doesn't make sense that there would be something. Like something closer, but okay, whatever. We heard that shit bit. Alright, let's go here. Is it going to give me like that little... Yeah, okay.
What can you tell me today, my little gutter?
Here's us. One of us. One of us.
Okay, we already got all that. Alright, I'm going for ghosts, so we kind of just gotta deal with it. One thing when I'm doing my playthroughs, I want to try as best as I can to make it as clean and fluid as possible. I do not like it when I'm tinkering with like options and like I want to do that before the game starts. So when I do that, I feel like it just kind of like destroys the immersion, and that really bothers me. But that's life. It does happen sometimes.
All right. The old Albarca Baths shouldn't be far.
Okay, let's see.
It's not quite the old life, but it feels good. I wonder if Daud has seen these.
This is
Okay.
reeks, drink dark blood or screaming kin. Hunts us. His night is fast.
I'm assuming it's this guy they're talking about. Okay. Wait, is there something to loot on him? No, we're good. Okay. The wheel. Yep.
Saw our orders. Captain says to find out what the island...
Now I think, isn't there a quick save? Yes, F5. Okay, that's what it is. It's not really quick if you gotta hold it.
Gang's doing inside the Albarca.
I know what they're doing. That place reeks of black magic.
Is it? Can you?
You see the-
Okay, you can quick save it. I see.
Go after him and they'll
In-game
curse your
as well.
cod with pus blisters, if you're lucky.
Ah, you and your superstitions. Don't believe all that hocus-pocus crap. A gang's a gang. You should worry more about a knife in the back than some curse.
If you say so. But let's still wait for the reinforcements.
Made noise. Got him as well. Gotcha. Okay, there we go. F5 is like your best friend, so I have to remember to use that. Okay, there's you. Lieutenant, I've received reports of illegal activity in the old Albarca Baths, and I suspect that the Eyeless gang is involved. This could be our chance to finally strike a blow against those degenerate rat eaters. I want you to scout the area with your squad and gather as much information as you can before then, but don't take any risks. The Dockyard District will send reinforcements for a raid momentarily. The background noise is really good between the laughter and the dogs barking. It really sets a tone that I like. The environment and everything. I love it. It seems like a slight enhancement from the last game. Billie Lurk. Okay, so there's just a couple of different ways. Climb around here. There's an open window there. Bonecharm. We don't have the heart thing yet, though. Curiously.
I've heard a few things about the Eyeless. Some of it strange. None of it good.
I love the writing in this game. I really think this would be a fantastic movie. Can she make that jump somehow? I don't know. It doesn't really look like she could make that. Oh, from the other side she could. I think. Oh, okay, that works. I was gonna jump over to that light ledge thing, but this works well. Neutral territory. Remember, look around closely. Characters in neutral areas won't attack you as long as you're not aggressive towards them. Okay. Hey.
Could be a gimmick. But if they really do use magic, then I need to check it out.
Okay. So yeah, we already know. Provide supernatural powers. Take that. We'll be rich, except from a journal. We've been here just a month and I'm making coin hand over fist. It's a dream come true, sure. It costs to keep that suppressor running, but it's paid for itself 10 times over. Everyone wants to try to fight the brute. All the new folks coming in because they heard we can do a bit of magic, thinking they're the ones who will break the brute's record. Ha! They pay for it in coin and teeth. Better them than me. I could kiss the one who leads us here and to that magnificent bastard. Okay. Black Magic Brute, 73 wins, 0 forfeits. Jenny the Reaper, 22 wins, 5 forfeits. Stout William, 16-7. The Cutter, 10-2. Champion Challenge. Test your mettle in a challenge brawl. The champions take all comers. Rewards for winners. Rules. All artifacts and bone charms must be disclosed. No forfeit until first blood. Last brawler standing upright wins. 1 bone charm, a powerful effect. I feel like maybe the head bob thing might actually be kind of necessary. Head bob, how strong is it if I am just standing? Yeah, I actually do like that because it makes it look like she's breathing. I like that a lot. That's actually better than what I expected it to be. God, I want to return to this universe. It's such a bummer that Redfall ended up sucking. I said this in Dishonored 2, but man, I feel like that game could have been really fun. Oh, you know what? Oops. Let's do this. I forgot about contracts. We need to mark them because we started over. Oh. See if we got any clues here. I wonder if the scores over there were any indication. Because you can just like toggle, 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 and eventually it'll open a key. Okay, let's see. How do we figure this one out? 582. That's what it's at right now. Just gonna look around and see if there's any. Pay what you owe. Alarm. Wondering if there's some clue here. 1, 3, 4, 572. That's curiously similar to 582. Is there any numbers in this? No. Let's find out. Nope, that's not right. Where would you put the note? Usually like a chalkboard, maybe something on a calendar, maybe a sticky note or something. I was just going to say sticky note and then this right here, but that's not. I think it's just the design of this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 3. This doesn't really make sense. We also got to equip that bone charm, I think. Pay what you owe. Is there any numbers visible in here? Is there an apartment number, maybe? Probably wouldn't hide it outside your building or outside your thing. I broke my back in the silver mines. Okay. Just in case someone's out there. We're not leaving until we find the source for this. Sometimes they write it on the side of this thing. Calendar. Look for a calendar. Anything. people out there. Nothing here. Anything. Notes. Something written on the floor, maybe. Gotta be something. Gotta be something. Gotta be something. There's no other journals or notes or entries or anything here that gives me any clue. For a guy who claims to be making a lot of money, his place is a total crap hole. We'll go in a second, but I want to just make sure that I'm being thorough. A lot of times the codes are like a matter of perspective. What time does that say? 1, 2, 3. It's about 3:34, maybe? I don't know. I've never ran into a code that used 2 consecutive numbers, though. Nope. Not the clock time. I don't know. I don't see anything in here. There's no codes. There's no numbers written. Anything on the ceiling? I guess that's one place I didn't... Is there anything in the fireplace? I'm not sure. The only other way to solve it is to toggle all the numbers over. So we have to do... We'll do this. We'll just start at 9. Actually, let's start at 4. Okay, and then we're gonna go... It's slower now, though. See how they slowed it down? It's gonna take a long time. I really don't want to do it now, because it's just... I'm sure there's probably a clue somewhere else out in the world, so we'll just go. Play your way. Detection isn't the end. Even if you are spotted by enemies, various options available to you. Kill all enemies in combat, defeat the enemies unlethally, escape and stay out of sight until the enemies give up. Searching for you, use powers, gadgets, and trickery to creatively overcome the situation. Okay, so we have 2 markers over there. Let's get a lay of the land. This is the whole new area.
Bet my last coin it's gonna be brined hagfish again.
No.
Dogs don't count. But they're clearly foes. Whispers from the void. I'm not gonna read that. Huh. Fire hazard, baby. Rat skewer. So where's the person who lives here? The dogs are just chilling, but... Okay, whatever. Oh. I'm assuming that's him. Tripwire thing? Spring razor.
Jeez, someone grabbing people off the street. What do they want? Hopefully they just leave me alone.
Pickpocket them.
Oh. Huh. Where's that lucky charm?
Pickpocketing is so easy in this game. I do love that. Just how simple it is to just nab whatever they got. Electrical burst. I think that was everyone here, right? Okay, we can move on. We can move on. I just love that there's like windows and doors and other things that are always like out of sight, and so you don't think to look up and go up there. You never know what's here. Fig, huh? Billie Lurk.
Climb slowly up a dark way, hidden high in the walls. Past water drip, woods soft with rot. Secret rooms high up. Worlds hungry there. They feast on men.
Just jealous. If I want to dance,
Good to
then I
know.
can twirl around all I want. Just try.
Can I pickpocket here some way? Because she's got stuff on her. Nice. Okay, so... So they said something about a secret path high up. Is there a way through the water drip? Is that out here? Or is it further down? Because it doesn't look like it's here. Mission clue. There's a locked door to restricted area of the Alberca Baths not far from the entrance, and Eyeless has offered to open it for a small fee. When did that happen? How much money do I even have? Actually, let's take a look at the Bonecharm. Sorry, I totally forgot this thing. Movement is slightly faster in stealth mode. Cool. Does it save my money? Let's see. Hide show all. I don't know what you mean by that. Okay, so somebody offered to open a path. I wasn't paying attention to that.
We're playing dice tonight. You in?
Is she going in that room? No. We'll talk to her in a second. A lot of freaking blood here, though. Yeah, let's just pay her the money.
Hey, open the door. Stay out of sight in there. If you're spotted, we never met. Got it?
I didn't hear her even give me the dialogue for this. Okay, so quick save.
And when am I supposed to catch the rats to make the liquor if I'm always
Only
making
at the Spectre Club. I wonder if that's a private club for Eyeless members.
I don't know how she'll react out there if she sees me with this dude. Ah, son of a bitch. Alright, hold on. Let's do load game. Damn it, I already paid her. Autosave. I think. Let's do this real fast. I just want to see if that's the window there. Damn it, I can't believe I didn't see that. God. Lame ass. Ah. That's really stupid.
You ever think about that misery?
Oh. Okay, well that actually is fine then. I can't open it anyway. Alright, it's fine. That's fine, that's fine. Okay, let's find out if a throw kills him from here. Oh, I couldn't even throw him through. Let's see. I want to throw him out the window. Come on, get out there. Alright, I guess not. I can just do it this way. Bonecharm nearby.
Where am I going to get that?
Look how big these freaking coins are. That's so inconvenient. Imagine carrying a dinner plate in your pocket that you have to pay for things with. Ew. Oh, it has an actual rat in it. Oh, dude, that's disgusting. Okay, so we're looking for... So we're in the liquor workshop. Oh, that did something to me. There's got to be... something here. You'd think maybe they would hide the... So liquor workshop. Okay, let's see what this one was real fast. Contract, liquor workshop. Plugs in the bar can make potions and bone charms upstairs. Their liquor is vile, but it sells for good. Bring us the rat liquor recipe before our brewery goes out of business. Well, okay, so it's got to be around here somewhere. Would you keep it out in the open?
Only at the Spectre Club. I wonder if that's a private club for Eyeless members.
Would you hide it out in the open here, you think? Oh, Bonecharm. Yes, there we go. 1 grown bull rat alive, 9 red potatoes, 3 drops wormwood oil. Drain rat's blood in a large cooking pot, boil with potatoes on red hot stove. Add wormwood when a mash forms. Strain the brew into copper vats with the rat corpse. Ew. Swelter 1 full moon cycle. Strain into a bottle. Pour a mask or you'll puke. Seal the rat inside of the liquor. If Jeanette sees you steal a squiff, he'll be houndsmeat. There we go. So there's that. Okay, so I got that, but now what? Okay. Barker baths. Wolfhound enclosure. Let's see, what is this? So the contracts. Burn the white hound. But where is this exactly? Illegal Seaver stipend at the end of the mission. Okay, so we probably don't need this then. Okay, because we already got it. Weird. So the marker stayed on here even though I'd already completed the objective. That's a little annoying. It should have just disappeared to confirm that I completed what I was looking to do.
Outsider's eyes. Daud. They're making him fight. I have to get him out of there.
Where is he?
Trapped like a hound in the pits. Hoping your masters will throw you up.
Daud is here. He doesn't look too good. Damn it. Okay, so we're gonna have to do some things.
I once knew a kid who said his Bonecharm would make bullets bounce off his skin. He shot himself in the stomach and died a day later.
Okay, we'll take a look at these. Brute, huh? Oh, some of that Bonecharm. That sexy, sexy bones. Whalebone, baby. Don't know what we did right, but we crafted a mighty powerful Bonecharm this time. Jeanette says it's the reward for beating the brute.
So I have gone the Covenant's man.
That must be a way to shut down the electrical thing.
Parlor tricks and a handful of potions and tea.
Okay, so somebody's in there. All right. Agility, increase your jump height. I'm good with that. Solid landing. This one probably just helps so you don't take damage. Falling from significant height creates a shockwave. Oh. Hope it doesn't, like, break them. Or kill them, rather.
Just a whiff of the void.
Is she right below me? Oh, she walked over there. She's a babe. Diggity dang.
shown these posers a thing or two. Pull a body up from a Morley bog after a year or so. See what that does to the skin and bones.
Another Bonecharm nearby. How high can I jump now? Need to find a safe spot to stash her. That should be fine. For the moment. Without electrical burst. Jeanette, remember those old wall of light parts we found near the dockyards? Well, I found a way to make use of them. Turns out there's a part in them that powers the whole thing. So I took it out of the rusty coils, and now we got those little things to stun folks if they get out of hand. I call them electrical burst. You're welcome. I've already seen folks sling them at rats and keep them out of the storerooms, but it makes them tense up and ruins meat. I can't read. Can't even make a liquor from them when they're like that. Better to use them on larger vermin. Get me? One last thing, do not touch the tip. That's what she said. And by the outsider, do not lick it. That's also what she said. I wish I didn't have to make that clear, but Lacey did on a bet, and it took hours to wake her up, and now she's got no eyebrows. Not from the electricity, just because someone shaved them off when she was out cold. But we told her it was the electricity, Leon. Okay. Oh, nice. They're in like little packet. Okay, I see. Interesting. I feel like I'm learning the game all over again because there are just little nuances here and there. Little adjustments to things that I didn't know before, or that are, I guess, new in general, so I wouldn't know it all. Okay, so there's that note. Is there anything else over here? We need to find that Bonecharm. Dear Alma, your last letter tore my heart out with you begging me to quit the Eyeless gang and come home. Whatever gruesome tales you heard, the Eyeless aren't bloodthirsty brutes like Hatters or Howlers. That's right, those gangs. They know things, secret things. They're teaching me how to make medicines and brew potions, and even carve my own Bonecharms for the occult boxing fights. If I keep winning matches, I'll catch Jeanette Lee's eye. She's the boss here at the Albarca. If I work for her, the coin will come rolling in more than I ever made toiling on the docks. Sad news about Graham's fever. I can't spare any coin, but here's some dried raven beak for a poultice. Boil it down with yarrow root in a copper pot and spread it thick on Graham's chest. She'll be right as crystal rain in no time. Your brother Rory. So who is this person? Oh, it's just a random list. They didn't have a name. What in the... what's going on here? They're held up by magic. That's new. We didn't see that in the first two games. 8-5. Chloroform bottle, huh? Hook mine, that's also new. Stefan, what did I tell you? Glad we stole those blueprints last month. Sure, those parts were hard to find, but these hook mines are already making themselves useful. Snatched up an overseer trying to sneak in here. Wish I could have seen what his face looked like under that mask when the hooks got in him and dragged him up. Oh! Would have paid for a lot of coin to see that. But someone in this district is telling tales about us to the Abbey of the Everyman. Those witch hunters won't show mercy if they find out what we're doing here. Best find out which of our neighbors has a loose tongue. See if they can still snitch without it and keep the tongue. We can use that. In the meantime, throw a rock or a rat at this fool. See if you can make him twitch. I'll get more hook mines made as soon as I can. So our hook mines... so they don't kill you. It sounds like 8-5. Remember that. 8-5. Because it looks like if the hook mines don't kill you, then you can use it just to send people to the ceiling. This might be... okay, quick save. There's a person right in front of that door. No, they'll see me. There's somebody there. Okay. 6-5. Okay, so this is where you burn corpses. Alright, 6-5 and 8-5. Is there any other chalkboards here? Where's this damn freaking bone, dude? I don't know where it is. How close is nearby, too? Like, I don't know if there's... If there's any other way to tell where it is.
Beauty's ready for my fighting ring.
Soon. They don't know how to spar yet. Loose the beasts and they savage anything that moves, friend or foe. We found an old beggar to train them on. Brutes ripped him to meat gobbets in a blink.
Good. We want them vicious. Find some more beggars to train them on. But keep a watchful eye when you're dumping the bodies next time. You don't need the guards sniffing around here again.
Oops. True that. Alright, let's jump over this edge. So 8-5 and 6-5. I don't know what significance that has, but... Can I wonder if you can take them off that? No. So this gives you an idea. Standard ammunition, but does it kill them? Oh, it's the white one. So just to be clear, they wanted us to kill that one, right? Save him from those cursed Eyeless and save Karnaca from other plague. If you find Milky, please put him out of his misery and burn his remains. Sorry, Milky. Is it just those 3? Can I get in here? I can't fall through there. Okay. Okay, hold on. What is quick load? Is that 9? Yeah. So she saw. Okay, so I have to go through that side door. So you can kill them. But I wonder if I can stun them without killing them. Let's find out. Okay, let's hear that again. Listen to what swarms of rats have to say 5 times as an achievement. Rat whisper.
Blood like trust, blood like betrayal. She never knew.
Beauty is ready.
I always do that. Did I grab everything from here? I think I did, so we're good.
They savage anything that moves, friend or foe.
Okay, we're gonna have to take them out somehow. Okay, stuns targets.
Find some more beggars to train them on. But keep a watchful eye when... Let's have a look.
Okay. So that's not how we do that. Make sure we've got sag versus stuns.
Keep a watchful eye when you're dumping the bodies next time. You don't need the guards sniffing around here again.
Phew, that was really close.
What?
What?
Damn it.
Don't let her escape!
Damn it. I thought I got to her, but she was just right in front. There was no way to sneak up on there.
Watchful eye when you're dumping the bodies next time. You don't need the guards sniffing around here again.
Okay, just get that guy to be closer. I think she'll walk to the right still. Yeah. Now, I don't know why she heard something before.
My knee feels better. The fresh air really helped. And the calendula flip.
So he just disappeared. Where did she go? There you are.
Oh well. Never mind.
Okay, so she can't see me through that. Oh, got a Bonecharm as well. So she had a Bonecharm on her. That's curious. Anything else of value? Okay, let's take a look and see. Bonecharms, what do you have, y'all? Wait, agility, swift shadow. Oh, we have to select this one. It gives us the one. You deal greater damage with your sword. Your sword attacks are slower. Don't need that. It's a black Bonecharm, I think, and that has negative effects. But at the same time, I don't want to use my sword if I can help it. Anything else in this table? Alright, here's what you asked for. Weren't too hard to find, but you know they're not real pearls, right? 6 years at sea should have taught you that. Hagfish spit them up when they ate something bad. A rat falls in their mouth, and 2 weeks later a bunch of these come out, waxy and full of little bones. Or they swallowed up the silver teeth out of a dead man's head. It's made them too heavy to swim right. Either way, it means they shoved these little things out. Shove these things out one and another, probably why they smell awful. When they dry out, they turn stiff, and I've seen street kids pitch them at folks with slings. But doctors say they're unlucky. Cut open a hagfish belly and a bunch of these pour out, you'd better take care. Your gran used to collect them, had a string of them around her wrist, and when she wanted someone's luck to turn, she'd whisper their name to it and slip it in their pocket. Worked half the time at least. Wow. Might help you out someday. Who knows? Just don't eat one. Oh. I think those are the dogs. Okay, let's deal with them now. Okay, these should be voltic shots. Alright, Milky, coming for you, buddy. Okay. Now these aren't electrical bursts, so different. Okay. How do we get in there? That's what I want to know. There we go. Ah, burn the body with that burner thing. Okay. Is there anything in here? Yes. Oops. Sorry, Milky. I think we grabbed everything of value here. Oh, there's still another Bonecharm here? Damn it. Oops. Put you in here. How the hell did we get you into that? There we go. R.I.P. Milky. Okay, so now it disappeared, that marker. That's what I wanted. Okay. That's good. Where is this mother Bonecharm, dude? Where would it be? I don't see any sort of, like, cabinets, any sort of thing. It must be down outside. It might not be even in this area. Okay. Alright, let's move forward. Is there anything here? No. Jelly blah blah blah. Cards, glasses, nothing. Nothing. I wonder if, is it Michael Madsen? Is he the one that voices Daud? I wonder if he's still doing it, the voice. Neutral territory. That's interesting. Drawer. Take that. For luck, walk 3 times around the square with breeches reversed. Who shakes your hand will take your bad luck from you. At midnight, face south, eat a tin of hagfish, rest a teacup, eat a rotten tuber. Huh. I'm okay with reading all that detail. Showers. Bathing salts. Oh, we do have a double jump now. Sick. Spring razor. Empty vial. Salts. Bonecharm must be out there somewhere. Eyeless diary. It's too much. Too much reading. We'll go back.
Fighting the black magic brute? Why don't
Oh, shithole balls. I didn't realize that was going to do that. I didn't know. That's the first time I've ever seen someone react to me stealing. In any of the games, I think. I don't remember that at all. It's like that didn't happen.
This bar is my place, not yours. Get out.
Sardine paste and swim through hagfish waters instead. It's a less painful.
Think I can't take her? I can hold my own frame.
Oh, wiener. Alright. Okay.
Sardine paste and swim through hagfish waters instead. It's a less painful death.
Damn it all. How do we get that money?
Sardine paste and swim through hagfish waters instead. It's a less painful death.
Wait, think I can't.
Robbie, I dropped the betting coin in the safe and hid your apartment key in the bucket by the door. I dropped the betting coin in the safe. Okay. You owe me 2 bottled rats for helping you this time. P.S. If you forget the combination again, tally the books over your desk. Maybe they'll uncover your memory. Damn it, that's what it is.
Better step back.
Hey, I know you're bigger like an ass. Him when I was a bottom street.
This place really pulls in coin.
Let's see, is this...
This area's not for clients.
Okay, so that's what it was. The tally of the books. That has to be what we're looking for. I'm gonna go back and do that real quick because I want that.
Who opened this door?
Maybe the wind or something.
Okay, we'll come back.
You won't land a blow.
No, that fast.
Nice knowing you, my friend.
Did they detect me from that? I wonder. Just because I feel like running through that pissed them off.
Huh? Who opened this door?
Maybe the wind or something.
Trust me, you won't land a blow.
No, that fast.
Nice knowing you, my friend.
I think we're fine. That's about as good as we're gonna go, I guess. Okay, we need to go out of this place. How the hell am I supposed to detect this Bonecharm without anything aiding me with that? Drives me crazy. Oh, that's interesting.
Never lost a fight.
Okay, let's see what that is.
So, you're back for your lesson.
Oh, okay. So you take damage there. Okay, we're just figuring this out. Alright, we're gonna go back to that bookshelf thing. Damn it all. Fine, I'll freaking walk. Jesus. Alright, we already came through here. Jump through there.
Oh, that's a laugh. How would she know what a hole?
Alright, where is that house? Here. Oh, it was that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 6, 1. Damn it. I was actually kind of close. It started with a 4. Oh, that can't be right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn it. 4, 5, 1.
Look sharp, pull up alongside. Look sharp, we're in for a...
Nice. Bing, bang, boom. Is that all of it? Beautiful. I should have... Damn. That actually helps me now, because in the future, if there is a situation where I have to find a code, I can look at not written numbers, but just in general, numbers that are... Or objects that are stacked together type of thing. So that'll be useful. Okay, where is this mother Bonecharm? I don't have any way to detect it, which I find very annoying.
Let's see. It was 6? 3.
Okay. Alright, so let's look around this area. I could just knock everybody out. Blank betting slip. Route to kill. Route to win. Interesting.
Never tried this rat drink before.
Okay, I thought that would happen. I just wanted to check. Okay, so don't touch their registers. They don't like that. I get it.
Tastes like.
You've had worse things in your mouth. It's the smell you gotta worry about.
What do you want?
Like
This area.
Okay, I thought maybe I could knock him out without being seen, but nope. That doesn't work either.
Tastes like.
You've had worse things in your mouth.
How many are we dealing with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You get in there. Up your agility right off and swing a hard left jab.
At least 10.
Works like a charm.
Thomas, you don't know what you're getting into with this black magic. It draws you in with harmless things like Sailor's charms, but then see what horrors the Eyeless makes you do when you're too scared to leave. That's what the outsider wants. You didn't know I had a brother, did you? When we were little, there was an old woman who lived by the dockyards. Ma said to run if she ever looked at us, but we didn't listen. She was ugly as a hagfish, but she'd tell us odd stories and said her black-eyed friend would visit if we were quiet. Okay. Then my brother went missing. We searched all over for him, but we found no trace. That night I went to the old woman, that witch, and she had something awful smelling in a pot. Ew. She was stirring with all her strength. I asked if she'd seen him, and she laughed, said yes, and showed me she'd cut my brother up to pieces. Nothing but bones and red flesh, and the little scarf he always wore. She'd have ground me up too if I hadn't run to the overseers. Get out of this cult while you can before you're gutting someone's son or daughter to get the outsider's attention. Jesus Christ. I poked around and found that big reward Bonecharm stashed upstairs in a workshop. Stealing is your problem, but take my advice. If you can't handle the brute without some powerful Bonecharm, you'd best not mess with Jeanette Lee and her goons. Okay, find the Bonecharm. So if I show that as an objective... It's not a contract, right? No, so those are done. See your 7 at the end. What am I missing here? Suppression device? So is it not...
I have to visit
Liquor workshop. I don't understand. What am I missing with that? Because this one just got marked off as complete. Slugs in Albar can make potions and bone traps upstairs. The liquor is vile, but it sells for good coin, and we're losing punters to them by the day. Bring us that rat liquor recipe before our brewery goes out of business, and make sure you destroy it. But where, though?
The Kraut's man.
Like, who am I giving this to is what I want to know. Yeah, Daud is all gray and old. Is he the brute, though? Is that what we're trying to... In there somewhere. She's got an object on her. Do you have something on you? No. Can I steal from her? Raw whalebone.
Yeah, we're playing dice tonight. Dan?
Where would it be? Damn it. I want to be thorough and grab everything I can. That doesn't open, does it? You think? No.
Teething pains. I'm crying so much, breaking my heart.
Dude, I'm getting pissed off about this workshop thing. So there is something else that I have to do. I got the thing, the ingredients, but what else do you need? Am I sabotaging this place too? Is there something in here that I need to do? Is there a way to ruin this place? Is that what you want? What do you want me to do here? Oh. looking around to see if there's a button or something to interact with. I don't know what it wants. Because it looks to me like there's something missing here. What is it, though? Chloroform in this place. You know what I mean? Like, the marker for dealing with the dog is done, but what do you want from me here? Is there something missing? Do I have to poison something? Destroy their mixture? Like, they didn't give me any further instructions, but the marker's still here, so I feel like I'm missing a detail. Oh. Destroy all their bottles. Okay, so that's what it was. Okay, cool. So industrial espionage, destroy all their bottles. Okay, that's fine. Actually, let's go back the other way. Okay, that works for me then. Good. Okay, so there's that. Now I need to find that Bonecharm. Where would it be? It might be on someone's person. Oh shit. What did I do? I must have touched someone. Just bumped into him or something. Okay. Don't touch anyone. Bonecharm, Bonecharm.
There's someone pulling the strings here. Someone who's moving.
Raw whalebone. He has it. No, it's something else.
I'd better drop last night's take in the safe soon. Coins are overflowing the till.
Okay, before we go into the ring, let's make sure that we're not pissing anybody off by getting close here.
Hey, will you stop it? You might want to watch that behavior of yours.
Okay. So whalebone
This bar is my place, not yours. Get out.
Okay, I don't think there's any way to knock this dude out. Oh, yep. I touched him. I bumped into him. Damn it, this one's tough. I want that money. It's not a lot, but I want it. Oh, dude, are you serious? He must have bumped into me again. There we go. Get out of there. Okay. Phew. Where would it be? Where would it be? So it's triggering when I'm over here. It might be on someone.
You might want to
whalebone.
watch that behavior of yours.
Maybe it's down here after all. Alright, I think I pickpocketed everyone. We'll worry about it after the fact.
What else? They're no good otherwise. She's the only one who knows how to gather black mandrake root.
Okay. What happens if I jump down here?
Whoa there. If you want to fight him, you gotta wait your turn.
Hey, it is him.
I won't die here.
Corpse. Okay, we'll remove the suppression device in a second. I'm surprised they're cool with me even going down there. Do not touch. I don't know how this thing works, but it keeps Brute under control and in the pit. Have your fun, but watch out. When I've got my money's worth, our leaders will want to eyeball him. We were lucky to find such a vicious cur for their studies. You've seen the fight. If he gets out, he'll kill us all. Don't turn off the machine.
What? Why did you do this?
Too fast to see!
Oh no!
Freed the
I
assassin
finally find
tower.
him, and the old man's got me jumping right back into this occult shit. Daud can explain himself back on the dreadful whale.
That's assuming we find him. Like, he just disappeared. He didn't even talk to us. Okay, so where's the Bonecharm, dude?
No way out.
Oh.
We've got them. Good job, boys. Whiskey's on me tonight.
Damn, she got drilled. Eleanor, I'm shoving off as soon as I get coin enough for a ship to Winnodown. My heart soured on this place after the brute killed poor Maudie last month. I'll never forget how the crowd laughed when he gutted her, pricks. Now it's time to move on. Lania says she can get me honest work with the Winnodown guard. Is that what it's called? Winnodown? Wind down? I'd rather look a fool I better look a fool in that uniform than stay here and see the black arts mocked. Jeanette said our orders came from a higher power. The Eyeless were privy to big secrets, she said. What a laugh. Nary one of these fools can craft a proper Bonecharm or rotting ointment. All they do is guzzle rat liquor and puke and brawl like babes. I won't miss any of them. You're my only friend here now that Maudy's gone. So I wanted to say farewell. Come see me in Winterdown if you can. Morena. So I don't have the tool to find the Bonecharm, but it looks like I'm really close. Is it possible it's here? I don't see it. I don't want to leave without it, but I don't see anything. In here. I don't know. I have no idea. Without a tool to kind of narrow it down, I don't know where we can find it. Oh, hey, now that they're gone, I can actually look around in here. There it is. There it is. Corrupt Bonecharm. Okay, I'd never noticed it until now. So he didn't kill them all. He just knocked a bunch of them out. I'm surprised by that. I thought Daud would go on a freaking killing spree. Some of them are dead, but he didn't kill them all. Why, so I wonder why Daud just, like, completely bailed on us and didn't even say anything to her. He might not even have noticed that it was her that let her out. Or let him out. Unconscious. Unconscious. Thanks for the money, sucker. Dirtbag. Alright, I think we're good. I think we got everything. I mean, not everything. I'm sure there's items that we missed, but we got everything that I saw and wanted. Oh, shit. There's another freaking Bonecharm? Okay, so it's... How do I deduce if it's a... It must be above me in there. Oh, hey, the Outsider. How do they even know what he looks like? So how do we get up there? Is there anything up above? There we go. I didn't notice that before. There it is. Gotcha. Robust. Okay. Elixir restore more health. I don't want any of these black ones because they hurt you. Not gonna read that. Nice. Okay, so we got that. Don't need you. What do you guys say?
Through fire has to keep us away, but burning herself. All alight. Tough flesh. Tough burning flesh.
Y'all's crazy. Excellent. Okay. Finally got that one and we're good. Now, who killed this woman? Was it the guard or was it someone else? Killed her too. Oh, shh. They came, whoever that was, they came through and they killed everyone.
Try my luck.
Oh, snap.
Where do you think you're going? Get away!
Oh.
No use running. What?
Damn it. Finally, double jump. That's fantastic. I'm so glad we got that. Okay, we got them all on me. I should have just like dealt with it or reloaded so I didn't have to deal with the with being caught, but they all ran after me and I jumped through the window, so we're good. Okay. What are you doing right there? How did he get awake? Oh, he's not awake, but he's... Damn it. Quiet, non-lethal projectile.
I'm back here! Let's see what you got.
Let's.
End of the road for you.
Crap. Okay, so there's a few of them. I gotta figure out how to use that particular tool. Alright. I was already detected, but I don't want to be detected multiple times. I'm a better player than that. Maybe. Hardly. Barely. Not really. But we got more than one guard. There's one up there, I think, and then this one here.
What? Hey, where do you think you're going?
Ow. Okay. There's a lot of these guys. Also, I need to change the things here for this. Let's go to options, controls, vibration view, inner auto aim, keyboard mapping. Use power weapon. That was 3. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Health elixir. H for health. So we have health elixir, previous shortcut. Interesting. So there's no magic elixir? Maybe that option doesn't show up until we actually get it. I like H for health. That makes the most sense to me. Okay, this time, since we keep screwing up, save it here. Is there any way out through this path? No. So I don't know. How do we stealthily get through these? This must be the way. Perfect. Okay, I didn't realize this was an option. Oh, the old guard tower. Had the whale oil in here and stuff. There's a lot of guards here. A lot more than I thought.
It sure reeks. I gotta get a spare uniform.
Was that Stephen Blum? Dude is in everything, I swear.
No,
it's not him.
President. Don't even know that. I can just go to the highest.
Holy shit! Come back here!
Damn it. Scene again.
Oh, if only something would happen around here. It doesn't have to be a circus. Just some little bit of excitement once in a while.
Hey, where do you think?
I keep underestimating how far they can see where I'm at and stuff. Can I? No, you can't jump up there.
C D E N G H E J
Thought I heard blood flies for a second.
Hold on!
Wait, they're seeing a dude now?
What's going on here?
Who's this guy?
Not feeling well. I need help.
That actually helped me? Damn it. Best I can do for now. They must have saw this body somehow. He's still sitting here after all this time. Safe haven, baby. Okay, turn to for whale. Let's see what Daud is up to. Didn't kill anyone. I did get detected 3 times though. That's too bad. Okay, so non-lethal. No, nobody got killed. That's good. Alarms rung 0. Bodies detected 3. That sucks. Some of that stuff I feel like was not necessarily my fault. Bonecharm 6 out of 6. Coins. I missed a couple $100. Oh, there's a painting? Ah, I should have remembered that. I got both of those contracts done. Burn Milky. Business rival sabotage the workshop. And hit the jackpot. Rob the safe and belong to the bookmaker at the Albarca Baths. Okay. Well, there's that. We'll just leave it as it is then, and we'll continue on with our playthrough of Death of the Outsider in the next episode. And then we'll talk to Daud and see what he has to say. But for now, it wrapped up that particular chapter, one last fight. So we're going to say that's a wrap. If you enjoyed this episode, you can show your love by hitting the like button. Do not forget to subscribe if you haven't done that yet. Any feedback for me, leave in the comment section. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Also, don't forget to take a look at the description box. There's some links there that might be of interest to you, one of which is a link to the Marcanine community Discord server. If you want to be part of that group, you can chat with me directly. Otherwise, just know I appreciate you and your time. I hope to see you when we continue more of our playthrough of Dishonored, Death of the Outsider. All right, guys, that's it for me. Take care, be well. See you next time.